The first element which I will tell you is about oxygen. So what happens is we have very stressful living, right? Nowadays, like we have stressful lives, we run, we have to go here, there, we multitask, and we forget to breathe. We forget to breathe deeply from our abdomen, right? And so we only do shallow breathing, which is from our chest. As a result, because of the shallow breathing, we have lack of oxygen in the body, and then the lack of oxygen relates to degeneration, fatigue, weakness, increase of blood pressure, and organ dysfunction. So you're just thinking now, how is this going to happen, right? How does the oxygen actually help our spine? So when we, in between our vertebrae, we have discs. These discs actually need oxygen to function and to keep their height. If they don't get oxygen, they degenerate and become smaller. As they become smaller, our two vertebrae become fixed or subluxated or moved, or that is when we start having the pain in our body. Also, our muscles need oxygen, right? Because in order for them to breathe, they need oxygen. And then when they don't get oxygen, they become so tight. That's when we have, oh, my shoulders paining, or my back's paining, or my arms paining. And also lack of oxygen, mainly lack of oxygen, triggers inflammation in the body. So we all have a certain degree of inflammation by, stretching or overexerting. And by not having enough oxygen, the inflammation gets more in the body. And that's when we actually have tremendous pain.
To explain this point, I will share one case study. And since Brenda brought up the oxygen topic, let me share a case study about a client having asthma. So this client, she tragically lost her son in an accident, and that was so shocking. And when she received this shocking news, for a moment she stopped breathing. And this episode, this trauma and shock actually created asthma in her body. She suffered from asthma for 15 years. When she met us, obviously we definitely worked on her lungs, but we also checked her spine. And the T1 spine, which is the thoracic spine, the mid spine, we found it was choked with emotions like, grief, unhappiness, feeling defeated, anger, bitterness. These were the emotions that were stuck in her spine. So the moment we started healing her spine, specifically T1 vertebra, the asthmatic symptoms started disappearing. Where she was having puffs 5 times a day, it reversed to once in 5 times, only on working on the vertebra.